lovely Jo. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Jo.
You can unmute for us,
Yeah.
Jo. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you.
Well, we've got over 200, nearly 250 people with us from all around the world, Jo, courtesy of Zoom and YouTube. And they're all beaming in to enjoy the weekend of harmonica celebrations. And once again, it's great to see you back for the second year with us.
Oh, thank you. How's the festival been? I've popped in.
It's just been astonishing. You know, 6 months ago, it was a pipe dream. And bit by bit, the team of 6 guys have put it all together, including Paul here. And miraculously, it's come to fruition. And it's given us a new lease of life in many ways, perversely, you know, whilst we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
We'd normally be at the Brunswick, as you well know, and we'd have an audience of 100. But here we are, right around the world, people from Mumbai, Hawaii, the US, Far East, you name it. They're all with us. So everybody give Jo a big Harpin by the Sea welcome. Give her a big clap, big wave, and a thumbs up for all the fantastic work you and your lovely team do. I'm going to ask you to tell everybody, give us an idea about what Wishing Well does.
In short, it's like bottling up everything you just described about the good feeling that you've got at this festival, despite the digital space and all the challenges that brings with it. You've had this amazing sounding weekend of connecting and being together. That's what music does for us more than anything, I think. It brings us together. It gives us a shared experience. We find common ground. It brings so much joy and uplift to us all.
Am I right? Am I right? You, Dickie Bird told me that you may have joined us earlier on today.
I did. I snuck in.
Caught you.
Oh no, I forgot to change my name. I'm not a harmonica player, as you know, but I do play squeezebox accordion, which is just 3 harmonicas stuck together. I have a G and a C and a kind of mystery row that I've never quite worked out what it does. Seems like I can borrow all the notes that aren't in G and C from this mystery row. I'm not very technical about music, as you can see. I just play through intuition. So anyway, talking to Trevor, it just sounded like the work that Aidan Sheen does is really interesting. So I popped in to catch a bit of his music and sat in on the workshop for those that amazing groove that he was doing around jambalaya. So I'll be having that. Thanks very much for my
Well, thank you for tuning in there. That was great.
Oh, great. Yeah, I wish I could have seen more, really.
Do you ever use your squeeze box? Do you ever use that in your work?
All the time. Yeah, all the time. Because in our work with children, it's a really interesting, like visually for them, it's a really interesting thing to see. They've probably not seen one before. They like to push the buttons and try and stick their fingers in between the bellows, which isn't always such a great idea. And I use my voice a lot, working particularly with children and babies. So it's a great accompaniment. I just think about the left hand quite a lot, so I can be doing a bass line and singing. And then in our work, we also, as you know, Wishing Well works with older people, particularly older people living with a dementia. And so for them, it's really reminiscent, because I hear all the time, like, oh, our dad had one of those in the attic, or I used to play that, and they remember the old songs on the squeeze box. So it's a great, it's just so versatile, isn't it? It's a great instrument for that. So yeah, like I was saying, really, our mission is about bringing live music and all the feelings that go with that right into hospitals, because it's a funny thing. I remember when we founded Wishing Well back in 2013 now, we were thinking about the Children's Hospital in Brighton, which is where our work is predominantly based. And you think about all the culture that happens in a city, particularly a city like Brighton. It's absolutely full of music, stuff going on. And somehow I would say the hospital didn't really reflect that cultural landscape. So it's like the music kind of stopped at the hospital doors and didn't really permeate and go in, it just seems a bit ironic to me. Like, why wouldn't the music go all the way into the heart of the hospital, right to the children's bedsides? Why wouldn't it? Because actually that's where it's most needed, and actually where it can have this really profound effect. Because when you go into hospital, with any age, there's a lot of loss, isn't there? And by necessity, the doctors are looking at what's wrong with you. What do they need to fix? What isn't working? What's happening? And when we play music with people, it's like we shine a light on what's right. what can you do? What can you create? What can you make up? What can you be curious about? What can you play? What can you remember? So I think that's that's why health and culture work really well together, because musicians are there to show what's right and what people can really do. So I want to hear when I walk down a hospital corridor and there's the clinical soundscape is quite harsh. There's maybe some bleeping machines, sound of ventilators, and there isn't really the rich sounds from outside the hospital coming in. I want to try and transform that, I suppose, by walking down a hospital corridor and singing and playing songs. It's like we bring the outside world in. I guess that's
you have a team of musicians who actually work with you?
We do, a fabulous team of musicians. Between us, we all sing and play cello and saxophone and accordion and guitar and ukulele and a bit of music tech. And we use iPads as well, which we give to the people that we work with, set up in pentatonic scales so that we can jam together. And we don't have to teach. We're not thinking about teaching in that moment. People are really sick. It's probably not the moment to try and learn something. But just by having instruments set up in a scale that's really easy to improvise in, you can just lose yourself. And I get the same feeling kneeling by someone's hospital bed, somebody that I've never met. I don't care what age they are. I don't care what's wrong with them. But we can make music together. And I kind of get the same feeling of connection doing that as I do playing with a band on stage. It's just about connection, I think. So that's why we feel it's so important that we take music in. It's a way for us to connect.
Am I right? You actually have a video that explains all this side of things?
We do. Shall I play it? It's only 5 minutes.
I think we'd love to see that, because it would help us to visualize everything that we're talking about.
Press play. It's a little bit on the quiet side. I'm sorry. Okay. I've got everything turned up as loudly as I can, so hopefully you'll be able to hear this. So this is video we made back in 2014 when we just started working at the Royal Alex. This is the Children's Hospital in Brighton.
Live music just changes the vibe here.
There's a kind of frisson in the air. I think the children really particularly tap into, and they go with it in a big way.
It changes the quality of the soundscape. In amidst all the monitors beeping and the phones going, there's a cello playing. And it's lovely, it's really nice. And what it brings to the children is it brings a very, very different quality of sound. And they bring it at a really gentle pace that's in tune with the children. And that's one of the really special things that they offer that we're not able to.
The musician in hospital is an emerging professional role that's distinct from music therapy, which works towards clinical outcomes, and also different from hospital music entertainment. We're aiming to help humanise the clinical environment through creating human connection by making music together.
The children get to experience a nice thing which is non-clinical, non-threatening, not painful in any way. It's a joy for them. It's really important for their spiritual and mental well-being, which of course has a big impact on their recovery from serious illness, and particularly from surgery.
It's very hard when you're in hospital, and when you spend weeks and weeks and months in and out, and then in for months, it's very draining. You become very depressed. But having the people coming in, knowing that it may just be for a few minutes, because there are lots of poorly children, the demand is great. Even just have, sort of 15-20 minutes of that pleasure around his bedside, it means a lot. It does mean a lot. He is severely visually impaired, so watching TV is really not an option for Liam, so it's all about sound, and to be able to feel the instruments on him, around him, resonating, it just gave him a lot of stimulation and a lot of pleasure, didn't it, Liam? Yes?
Obviously we work very hard here as a team and as a service to reduce fear and distress whenever we can. But the musicians bring another way to reduce fear and distress, and the parents really appreciate it. their child who has been behaving very differently because they're ill and because they're frightened and because they're coping with things they've never seen before, suddenly finds themselves in a situation that's more familiar to them, that's more fun, where they feel safe, and they relax and they smile and they join in, and parents find that very, very reassuring. Yeah, it gives them a sense that this is temporary, that things are going to go back to the way they should do again. They can see it.
Jacob, who is 14, maybe 15, who has quite a severe cerebral palsy, to see him totally light up and shake a rattle in time with the musicians, all laughing and singing, and so therefore communicating at a level and a depth that the normal things that we do in hospital just cannot access, is absolutely fantastic.
We're starting to use technology more and more now, particularly with iPads. It's suitable for children with limited movement or with light touch. As well as being there to really soothe and calm and nurture patients, gives an opportunity to empower them by taking part.
I'm not musical, but I had such a ball using the interactive stuff with my patient. It allows me to communicate in a way that I can't normally or commonly communicate on a ward round, for example. To share something with your patient as a doctor definitely improves your ability to be a therapeutic agent for them.
I feel like the work that we're doing at the moment is just a drop in the ocean of what's needed, and if we were able to have more contact time, we'll be able to reach many more children and young people who are transitioning through hospital, hospice and respite care.
How about that?
Oh, thanks everyone for your lovely comments in the chat. We're very pleased to do what we do.
Last year, Joe, you joined us and the lovely John Cook had donated a silver harmonica, hadn't he? Do you remember that?
I do indeed, yeah.
And I have no doubt that Andrew Robinson is in the audience. He was the winner of that harmonica. And we raised on the day, almost on the weekend, £450, didn't we, for charity, for Wishing Well.
You certainly did.
Quite astonishing.
Yeah.
And the first time we'd ever done it. And I remember actually when it came to the point of telling you how much we'd raised, I went all soppy. I couldn't finish the sentence.
You did. You had something in your eye. Did you have something?
Yeah.
Can I just say something, Joe? We running a raffle without actually pulling tickets out of a hat was something that we really thought we couldn't do. And when Richard came and said, I want to do this, I was like, we can't. No. Sorry, mate. You're out of your mind. You're out of your tiny mind. So an evening spent searching the internet found out that you can, as it goes.
I'm intrigued because
Yeah.
I don't yet know how you're doing this.
Okay.
Well, we spotted a company called rallyup.com, and they specialize in this sort of thing. We've never done this before. So if I'm honest, we haven't got a clue what's going to happen when we hit the button. No, we have a fair idea, but the great thing is that everybody that's tuning in, all our sponsors not only have helped us enable to support the musicians that have provided presentations throughout the weekend, they've also donated prizes, which are just astonishing. Hona, our main sponsor, have donated a unique, not silver harmonica this time, but a gold-plated harmonica, which is one of 125 only, celebrating the 125th anniversary of their famous marine band harmonica. And it's serial number 117 of 125.
Wow.
And Lone Wolf in Louisiana, who joined us yesterday, they do great pedals, electronic pedals for harmonica players. they're donating a Boogeyman lone wolf station, and it has a street value of not close on $400 US.
That's a mean piece of kit. That's a mean piece of kit. I've heard nothing but
Great
good
Human
things
from California with his Blows Me Away Productions. He makes microphones, harmonica players, a Bulletini microphone, again with a street value of well over $200, you know, and plenty more aside. So on that basis, all the people who have been joining us have been putting their hands in their pockets and buying raffle tickets online to see if we can help out Wishing Well on this occasion. And we're drawing up to hour, 18:30 UK time. I'm going to ask Paul, no, I'm going to ask you to ask Paul to press the button.
Well, as it goes on, I can't press the button. This thing is so automated; it will do it at 1:30. But I'm with 2 minutes to go. I don't know. Do you want to know? Do you want me to tell you how much?
Just the visual.
No, don't tell her yet. No, it's top secret.
Well, I don't know what else to say then. Yeah, so we created a raffle.
Put another 50p in. We might make 20 quid, I think. You know?
We do have another 2 minutes. It's an automatic draw. So I've got a big red button.
Yeah.
But hopefully there are people all around the world on tenterhooks thinking knowing that they've bought a raffle ticket, but in anticipation that they may have won one of these prizes. So when it turns at 1:30, what should happen is Paul will get a printout from Rally Up. It will produce a report and we can then tell everybody what's going on. So in anticipation, I would just like to run this music.
Well, he's got a drum roll, has he? Well, the other thing is that people will be notified automatically via email. I take it this is all in the role of fairness and etc. Now I will get a little readout there, and I can either read out the winners or I can email it to Richard, whoever, and we can do it like that.
Exciting.
Well, this is a proper live TV. It's all the tension. Okay, I can actually press the button on drawing the winners right now, but I can't show it on screen, I'm afraid, because it gives people's contact details. So, are you ready?
Joe says, press that
button.
Okay, here it goes. Oh, is it going to work? Please work. months in preparation. Please, your winners are currently being drawn. Please don't worry. Your winners will be drawn if you leave this page. It says. Oh man, my heart's in my mouth.
It's going to be fine. Breathe, everybody breathe.
Why can't we just have a hat? Woo!
I don't know, can you hear the music? Emerson, Lake and Palmer keeping us entertained at least.
The winners have been drawn. It's actually worked.
Woo!
Would you like to know who the winners are?
Before we do, well, yeah, don't know. We'll run through the winners in a moment. How about
my
that?
God, the best thing has happened. The absolute best thing has happened for the winner of the Gold Marine Band. I can't believe it.
Keep it under your hat because Joe White and everybody at Wishing Well.
Don't get choked, Richard. Don't get choked, mate. I'm here for you, buddy.
We haven't raised £450. We haven't raised £1,450, nor have we raised £2,450. We have actually raised £3,100 for Wishing Well charity! Woo, 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 woo! Yay!
Blimey, I really don't know what to say. I'm a bit over, you know. Yeah. Can I do a little dance as well? Because I can't
do a big dance. Do a big dance.
Everybody have a little dance with us, little celebration. Harmonica players all around the world.
Mr. Pete Hewitt missed the amount.
£100 for Wishing Well charity. Woo, 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 woo.
Put it in the chat, please, Rich. Tell everybody.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Can I tell what the prizes are yet? I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
No, you hold fire.
Oh my God, mate, I can't. I'm bursting.
I'm enjoying Emerson, Lake and Palmer too much.
Oh yes, we also have money from the T-shirt sales as well, Rich.
Well, exactly. Well, there you go. Hold on, fire. Let's press that.
It's all happening now. It weren't happening for a bit. Now it's all happening.
It doesn't just end there. We haven't got the total on the T-shirts, but we were selling souvenir T-shirts with our logo on. We'll try and get one to you as well, Joe. I know you'd love to own one. But last time I heard, we'd raised well over £200 in addition, from T-shirt sales. And they're going all around the world. We've got pink ones going to Georgia and blue ones going to California, all sorts of stuff. £3,100 on our totalizer, over £200 on our charity T-shirts. Would you please give our love to all your fabulous teams? Stick around, stay with us. We're not going to let you go yet, but take all our love from harmonica players all around the world to the bedside.
You're just
he's choking. Don't choke, Rich.
It's just amazing. I'm really just blown away. Not just to be back with you all for a second year is really special, really amazing. But to have this kind of donation, I know times are tough for lots of people, and it's just so incredibly generous. So I promise you, the best of vibes are being taken into hospitals.
Fantastic. Would you stick around with us just for a little while longer?
Absolutely.
Because I know I got to get my piece of paper ready here. Are you able to tell us from your report there also, Paul, if we have any idea where the winners are located?
Oh, you know two of the winners. You know who they are and you know where they are. Mate, I'm so excited. I
know. You're going to tell us. Shall we work from shall we go for the Fat Tone goodie bag first of all? Would you be able to tell us who the lucky winner for the Fat Tone goodie bag would be?
The lucky winner for the Fat Tone goodie bag is Mr. Darren Wallace.
Darren Wallace, big shout out, Darren. Thank you so much for donating to our charity appeal. So many lovely comments, Joe, on the Rally Up website. People say, have a great weekend. Playing harmonica is fun. I'm a beginner trying to have fun and learn. Thanks for the great event. Woohoo. Great festival. Thank you. I'm happy to support such a worthy cause. That's my friend, Big George. Good luck to everybody. Awesome event. Really good cause. Great entertaining festival.
Richard, you're not going to get through all these prizes, man.
I'm not. So Darren Wallace is the winner of the Boogeyman.
No, the Fat Tone Amps goodie bag.
I beg your pardon. I'll rewind and erase. I'm losing the plot here. How about a Battle Plan ammo clip?
A Battle Plan ammo clip has been won by Stephen Lanone.
Stephen Lanone. And we'll be able to print this off. They will get an automatic email. Am I correct?
Yes, they've known already, which is why I want to tell before they start telling everybody.
That's it. They will get an email confirmation automated from rallyup.com to confirm. How about the V2 Battle Plan harp launcher? All these items from Battle Plan donated by Ben Rees, our...
Andreas Prosch has won the Battle Plan V2 harp launcher.
Repeat that name for me.
Andreas Prosch, P-R-O-S-C-H-E. It looks like he's from Germany with his email address.
Yes, gratulier. Well done. Fantastic. And how about the Battle Plan Bullet Buddy?
Battle Plan Bullet Buddy has been won by Chris Bird.
Chris, one of my harp surgery workshop bunnies. Chris, I expect you to bring that to our next workshop and show it off for us. Thank you to Battle Plan for donating those wonderful prizes. Now we have 6 Marine Band Key of C standard Richter tune harmonicas. Who's the first winner of a standard C Marine Band, Paul?
First winner of standard C Marine Band is Alan Colclough. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Alan Colclough, C-O-L-C-L-O-U-G-H.
Is Alan here in the UK?
I can't tell from his email address, I'm afraid, mate.
Okay, not to worry. Number 2 for us.
Number 2 is Dan Cashion.
Yay, my man Dan. He's been with us at Harpin by the Sea probably since the year we began. And I've seen in various other workshops. Love to you, Dan. Thanks and well done. Thanks for donating. Who else have we got?
Kenneth Caldwell has won a Hona Marine Band in C.
Kenneth Caldwell. Do we know where Kenneth is?
Not from his email address. I would imagine it's the USA with an AOL address.
Okay, well done and thank you, Kenneth. Congratulations to you. Number 4 for us, please, Paul.
Kevin Close. Again, I'm not sure where he's from.
Kevin Close, if you're out there, from Joe, from us, from everybody, thank you for your donation and well done and congratulations. Who's number 5, Paul?
Rosario Miche. It looks like with his email address, he's from Italy. That's Micciche.
Bellissimo. Well done, Rosario. Congratulations. Thank you for your contribution and enjoy your key of C marine band harmonica. And last, number 6, please, Paul.
Terry Harvey.
Terry, thank you for your contribution, your donation. Thanks, everybody, for being so generous. Somebody, by the way, said if they missed the raffle, Joe, and they would like to donate direct to you at Wishing Well, what would they do, by the way?
That's very kind. Thank you so much. We've got a website called wishingwellmusic.org.uk. I'll type it in the chat here to everyone.
If you would be so kind.
And there's a PayPal link there.
Fantastic.
Thank you. It's in the chat now.
There we are. I can see wishingwellmusic.org.uk. Fantastic. We're going to move on to the what I would consider possibly our top 3 prizes. Would you agree, Paul?
Absolutely, mate. And I can't believe he's won the top 2. I'm out of my mind.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the Bulletini VC harmonica microphone, which has been donated to us by our dear friend Greg Human from California, who joined us in the studio yesterday.
That's been won by Chad Nordstrom.
Chad Nordstrom?
Yes.
That sounds faintly Scandinavian to me.
You should know, buddy.
Nordstrom. Does it say it's from Sweden?
It doesn't say. It's just the .com address, I'm afraid. It doesn't say.
Chad, if you're in the house and you can just put in the chat for us. If you are in Sweden, jag skulle säga gratulerar åt dig, Chad. Well done. A Bulletini VC microphone to Chad Nordstrom. Chad, thank you so much for donating.
I'm so excited it's broken my background for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna need tech crew on this after this. I don't know what's going on.
Control our excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. We have a don't tell us anything yet. Emerson, Lake and Palmer have to do their little intro before we can say.
Mate, the 2 people that have won the top 2 prizes, I couldn't wish for anyone better to win it. And this is not a fix. Not a fix.
The Boogeyman pedal has been won by, wait for it, go.
Big Azza.
Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Where are you, Azza? Are you in here?
Azza man! Azza's won, the Boogeyman, Azza's won.
No, it gets better. It gets better. And we need to be quick because they're here and they might know before we announce it.
Right. So hang on, I'm going to rewind. Here we go for the last time. The winner of,
you're not going to believe me.
The winner of a gold-plated Marine Band anniversary harmonica, gold-plated, serial number 117, in a limited edition of 125 items, has been won by, hold on, go for it.
Mary Beth.
Mary Beth's a winner. Mary Beth's a winner.
No way. I can't get over it.
You're serious? That is crazy.
Absolutely dead serious. Yeah, why do you think? Hello, Azza. Azza's in the chat. There you are, Matt. Azza and Mary Beth. Can we get them on screen?
Oh, Mary Beth. Last time, I hope she hasn't crashed the car. Last time she was in the back seat of the car watching what we're doing here. Mary Beth just brings a ray of sunshine week in, week out from her home in Atlanta, Georgia. This is not a fix. This is just hit the button and it just brings these answers out to us. That is quite astonishing. I could not think of 2 more worthy winners. Could you? I see why you were getting so...
I've been keeping that in for minutes. I'm like, come on, get to the end. I'm a terrible liar.
Unbelievable. this thing just gets crazier and crazier. Not only have we raised over £3,000 for Wishing Well, plus T-shirts, but Azza, who does so much for the harmonica community here in the UK, so much, and he's been through all kind of stuff, and he's still so. Hey, there's Azza. Azza, unmute. Can you unmute, Azza? Are you able to unmute? Have you been co-hosted?
No, I've asked him something. There he is.
Guys, wow, I'm blown away.
You won a boogie, man.
Wow.
You won a boogie.
Thank you so much. I mean, this has been such a great weekend.
And Mary Beth's here as well, look, Azza.
Wow.
Mary Beth, unmute for us. Hi, darling.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, darling.
You know, I've run all them raffles at my event, never even entered, and I've seen so many guys winning stuff, and I thought, I've got to enter this. I've got to support you guys. And wow, I'm blown away. Thank you so much.
Azza, you deserve it so much. It's fantastic. I am so made up that we managed to do this flipping raffle, because I didn't think in a month of Sundays it was going to work. I think before we go any further, the man that took the torch, ran with it and set this up after this crazy thought went through my head, is sitting next to us on the screen, Paul Gillings here. He deserves a stupendous round of applause.
Yeah.
For this out for us all.
Wow.
Well, it's just quite amazing.
Thank
And then
you.
there we are. I hope you're not driving, are you, Mary Beth? Are you passengering?
No, I'm passenger. My husband doesn't know what's going on, but
Hey, there's the master chef by your
he
side.
doesn't. I have my ear thing on, so he has no idea.
Oh,
Other than I'm very excited.
He won't hear how much you've spent on raffle tickets then, will he?
Mary Beth, you bring a ray of sunshine from Atlanta to us every week without fail. I cannot think of a better place to be for Hona to be sending that gold-plated harmonica. My darling, you deserve it so much. Azza, you deserve it so much.
Thank you. And I can't think of a better cause as well. Thank you.
Joe, that's quite astonishing, I have to say. What do you reckon? That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just so happy for everyone and us and everyone. It's yeah. Enjoy.
I still can't believe it worked.
That's like, woo! Yeah. We have been, haven't we? Well, I won't go. I'll say we've been sweating cobs over this.
It's like nothing. You're unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force. That's why.
Well, do you know what? It's the sum of the parts sometimes, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
But give our love to. Is Bella still playing music with you?
She certainly is. Bella, Amy, Lizzie,
and my sweethearts Lizzie and Amy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, will you give them a big hug and a thank you and a send
I'll give them a virtual hug.
Exactly.
Can't wait to hug everyone again.
No. But this is just the most complete, way to finish this whole project. I just can't believe what a sensational ending this has reached. Quite unbelievable. Azza, I hope you're happy, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Bless you. Absolutely. Thank you.
It wouldn't have happened had you not been generous in the first place, mate.
Yeah, messaging me this morning going, I've just bought a raffle ticket, mate. Fingers crossed.
I did, yeah.
He did. Yeah, I'm like, good on you. He says, it's a great cause. I thought I'd pitch in and support you all. What you're doing's great. I'm like, yeah, nice one, man. Thinking, poor old bugger never wins bloody anything, does he?
Mary Beth
now.
donated and put a lovely little message in there, sending her love and blessings to everybody. Oh, Mary Beth, well done you, and well done.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's been a wonderful. You all have done such a tremendous job. Oh my gosh, what a blessing.
You've enjoyed it? Yeah, you've been ducking. Have you enjoyed it, Azza?
Oh wow! I think I've put this on the chat many times over the weekend, but it's just been the best weekend since lockdown. Since March, the best weekend, definitely.
Well, it wasn't by design. As I say, 6 months ago, we hadn't got a clue what we were going to do or whether we could do anything at all. But this is the silver lining, folks. This really is the silver lining that we can, through the internet, through lovely people like yourselves, Joe, the skills of people like Paul, everybody watching this all around the world, wherever you are, you've done this. You put your hand in your pocket.
And the heartbeat, Mr. Richard Taylor, as well. Man, you do so much. How about a round of applause for Richard Taylor?
Yes.
Man.
Nice one, nice one, Azza.
Well, you know, sometimes dreams do come true, don't they? And the more that we can do to help you out, Joe, in the future, hopefully we can do this again in a year's time, and not necessarily in this particular situation, but we hopefully can go back to our home at the Brunswick and bring a load more people into there and still beam everything out around the world.
Yes.
And include our new and very wonderful worldwide first-time audience. Everybody out there, give us a big wave. Give us a big wave from home there. There's Derek, Jay, Jaime, Scotty. Are you giving us a wave in Chicago there? We love, this is our harmonica family all around the world. Guys, we're drawing towards, a couple of minutes left. And then we're going to have to move on because we've still got Son of Dave.
I have
You're happy,
I have
Mary
happiness tears. I have happiness tears.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
You've also got a gold-plated anniversary marine band, is what you've got. There's a lot of people hate you right now over here. Don't be all happy.
A lot of envious people now, but it couldn't go to a better place. And we've got Son of Dave to come. John Ingram's joining us from California to talk about his harmonica tuners, and then we're going to finish the day with the lovely Joe Falisco. It's not a million miles away from Scotty G in Chicago there. Joe's in Joliet, Chicago. So, wow, is all I can say. That's just brilliant. The fact you could join us. Mr. Russ Turner in the video suite helping us out with the video there. That's teamwork, isn't it, guys? You know, that really, really is. So what a fantastic crescendo to the whole event. What an absolute fantastic crescendo. I'm going to have to say now, guys, that we got to move on. But before I do, we love you loads, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Gosh, thank you, billions, millions. You're amazing. Thank you.
Okay, so take our love to the Alex. Take our love to all your troops, your Lizzie and Amy and Bella and so on, all your wonderful musicians.
Will do.
And, keep doing what you're doing.
Will do. Thanks, everyone.
Great stuff. Thank you. Azza, well done. Mary Beth, we love you loads. And I think it's time to, Joe, if you would like to, I would invite you, if you've time, perhaps to join us in our breakout room where people can chat to you.
I'm ready for the bar.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'd like to see. You go there.
There's been some interesting things in the chat. People saying, "Oh, I play all sorts of different instruments, and I think I've met you," all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to head to the bar now. So if you've got 5 minutes,
head to the bar, have a chat with those lovely people there, and tell them lots more about your work. Thank you so much. God bless. Congratulations. Our love to everybody.